Hi guys, I'm Joseph de ROSARIO.
And I'm Mark SARASPI.
And today, we're gonna show you how to do kickboxing. But first things first, Mark, can you give us an idea what kickboxing is?
Good question, Joseph. Well, kickboxing is a group of stand-up sport based on kicking and punching. It became popular in the 1970s, where martial arts tested their arts against other arts such as karate and Muay Thai. Muay Thai introduced different kinds of clinch and is a great sport that can be practiced for health.
Oh, that's good to know. So, where do we really use kickboxing aside from combat sports?
Well, kickboxing is practiced for self-defense, general fitness, or as a combat sport, like what I mentioned earlier.
Wow, it looks to me that kickboxing is really helpful when it comes to self-defense.
Right you are, Joseph.
Okay, now that we got that covered, let's start with the basic. Mark, shall we?
Let's go. Okay, now that we got that covered, let me tell you what we will teach. First will be the equipment, the drills, then the basics.
First off is the hand wrap. The hand wrap prevents injuries and provides extra padding to protect the knuckles from direct impact. It also prevents the knuckles from separating or smashing together, prevents your fingers from pushing into your palm, and reduce sudden movements in the tongue. Next are the boxing gloves. Boxing gloves are cushioned gloves that fighters wear on their hands during boxing matches and practices. Another equipment used by kickboxers during training are shin guards. Shin guard or shin pad is an equipment worn on the front of the player's shin in order to prevent serious injuries. Aside from kickboxing, it is also used by other sports such as football, baseball, and ice hockey. To wear a shin guard, one must simply strap on the Velcro to one another. Lastly is the punching bag. A punching bag is a sturdy bag which is commonly filled with sand designed to repeatedly be punched. This is used for training in order to strengthen the muscles. The next part will be the drills. Drills are used to condition the body before and after training. It helps prevent injuries and helps strengthen the muscles and prevent fatigue or soreness of the muscles. Drills should properly be done so that it is safe to proceed with training. Jogging. Jogging is a form of trotting or running at a slow pace. In jogging, make sure that you jog with moderate exertion of effort, as jogging excessively would tire you easily in training. Burpees. Burpees is one of the main exercises done in kickboxing. To do burpees, one must jump as high as they can, and in landing, immediately going in a push-up position, doing one push-up and going back up ready to jump again. This is done repeatedly with an average of 15 repetitions per set. Agility ladder. The main purpose of agility ladder is to boost quickness, foot speed, coordination of body, and awareness. There are different ways to use the agility ladder. For kickboxing, the practice of quickly going front and back is used. Shadow boxing. Shadow boxing is when a boxer moves around by himself, throwing punches in the air, imagining that he is facing an opponent. This is a popular exercise for kickboxers in order to hone their fighting styles and techniques. They are able to condition their muscles, warm up and cool down during practice. This is also used to mentally prepare themselves before a match.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
Sparring. The purpose of sparring is to help develop yourself and your opponent's skill by practicing real kickboxing moves in a real kickboxing setup. However, in sparring, it is not meant to beat each other up, but rather to practice moves and combos learned in training.
Finish him!
That's the wrong number!
post-training exercises. These exercises are done in order to avoid muscle pain after intense training. This helps the muscles cool down and return to rest. Post-training exercises of kickboxing include ab exercises, leg exercises, and burpees. And lastly, the basic kickboxing moves. In this part of the video, you will learn how to do the proper stance, punches, and kicks.
So to do the stance, we need to identify first if you're a left hand dominant or a right hand dominant person.
If you are a right foot dominant, your left foot should be in the front. And if you are a left foot dominant, the right foot should be in the front. Hand for the stance should be raised up in order to prevent possible head kicks.
Next is the punches. There are many types of punches in kickboxing, but in this video you will learn the basic jab, straight, and uppercut. The first type of punch is the jab. Jab is one type of punch used in the martial arts. It is used in many sports such as boxing, UFC, and kickboxing. Jab is an overhand punch where your non-dominant hand is fully extended. So to do a jab, one must be in a fighting stance and punch with your non-dominant hand. The second is straight. Straight is used to give a powerful punch and can do a knockout punch. To do the straight, one must use his dominant hand, raise your elbow aligned with your shoulder, and punch in a rotational manner, giving a lot of force as it comes all the way from the back. Lastly is the uppercut. The uppercut is a punch in kickboxing where it travels in a vertical position. It is usually aimed at the opponent's chin or solar plexus. Uppercuts are useful when thrown at close range and can do a lot of damage when done properly. To do an uppercut, rotate your shoulders, drop your body to gain force, and punch upward aiming at the chin. Lastly are the kicks. This is what makes kickboxing different from boxing, as it uses kicks in combination of punches in order to gain points. Unlike in boxing, it only makes use of punches. There are 3 basic kicks in kickboxing. The first is low kick, middle kick, and high kick. The difference between the 3 kicks are the height and area of attack. In low kick, the main target are the legs. This is done to weaken the opponent's leg to gain advantage. Next is the mid kick. The mid kick is aimed at the body of the opponent, whereas the high kick is aimed at the head in order to give a knockout hit.
That sure was tiring.
I know, right? But it was all worth it.
So before we end the video, let's recap. So in this video, we learned the basic equipment, basic drills, and the basic kickboxing moves. Well, I definitely learned a lot today.
It's good to know, Joseph. Kickboxing is a great sport, and through it, you can meet other people, and it will help your body and mind, and it will make you learn through humility.
Well said, Mark. So I guess we'll be heading off to the real games now,
Yeah,
right?
you better hurry now.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you around.